This episode of Self-Care Year is sponsored by nobody. Enjoy content free of advertisement. I know we all love it, and I would like to thank you, Alice and Irina, for support and leaving comments on Instagram. Let's start. Dear Santa, in the new year I want a big house nearby the sea coast, a large car and a driver license, and an Ikea card with lots of money so I can buy furniture for my house and decorate it as much as I want to. Actually,
what?
I remember I was staying in a shop not long ago. A shop full of nice stuff, lots of beautiful things. I had enough money so I can afford any of those products. And I was feeling sad. Actually, I was pretty much depressed and I desperately wanted to have anything what could raise my mood. Suddenly, just in the shop, I start to cry. I realized that nothing of what I can buy in this shop could make me just a little bit happier. Actually, I already have a bunch of things. I have a small but nicely decorated house. I like it a lot. I do arts. I create stuff myself. In the corners of my house were lying lots of projects. I wanted to do them one day when I have time, but I never found time. I bought lots of online courses, which I wish I would see one day. But this day, never was coming. And all my projects, all the stuff I was wanting to do one day was just lying around in the mess. That is the real state of things in my house. This year, instead of wanting a little bit more stuff or a little bit more space to handle all my mess, I decided instead of that to write a list of values, stuff which I want to have more in my life. Usually, it's not even stuff. What is valuable? I would ask this question to myself. I invite you to ask this question for yourself. Maybe just now, take a pen, take your notebook, and let's draw together. The first thing I think most of people would agree with me, which is valuable to me and also to a lot of people. People are socially creatures, so one of the most important things to me is people. People and relationships. This is a hard one for me because I usually spend some time with people when I'm out, but I wish I could spend more time with my friends, more time with my family. I feel a little bit frustrated I don't spend as much time as I would like to. The second thing, which is a great part of me, and I think I couldn't live without it, really. This is the power of creating things. So this is creativity. I have a lot of things which I made myself just for sake of making it, and I love it. It really makes my life in kind of special. I feel myself a maker, not a consumer so much. Other thing which I discovered recently, which is plays a whole lot of role in my life, is traveling. Traveling, seeing the world, discovering cultures, seeing different people. I kind of knew before the like fun stuff of traveling, but it has real experience into that. I think we all need to travel more. This is a real thing. And another part which I used to have more than I have now. I used to have it more when I was in university, and now I have almost none of that. So this part is learning. They say that the brain of average person stops developing when they're 25, and this is also the age that they usually finish the university, so this is kind of a thing. So I want to actually not stop learning here, stop developing there, and continue the thing. So what is valuable, and I want to also to get more, is just time for myself, some rest, because we're always in a kind of a wheel, always rushing somewhere, don't really know where to go. We always are running somewhere and not so much taking time to stop and think, okay, where I'm running, and maybe I just need a couple of more hours of doing nothing, of laziness, so I can be more productive afterwards as well, or just more happy in my life. Let's say that. The last thing, that is kind of controversial, but I would still put it there. This is money, but I call it the freedom of choice. I know those people who don't have money are really in not so great position right now. And I don't want to have like all money in the world, but I want to have enough money to be independent and doing the thing I want to do in my life. Okay, so this was a list of what is valuable for me. I encourage you to create a list. If you want, you can share it. If you don't want, just keep it your own, but realize what is valuable for you. And if you decide to share this list, please post it with hashtag self-care year. You can use this hashtag on Instagram, on Facebook, on Telegram, where I have a channel. I would link all the channels and accounts in the description below. And if you do so in next 3 days, you would be featured in my next video, which is coming on the 2nd of January, where I would like to discuss somewhat difficult but also very interesting topic. Bye, my dear friend. Happy New Year. Take care of yourself and your family, and see you on the next episode.